Yo, what's up, people? This is the UN podcast. My name is Vaughn. This is Ricky and Elton, the noob Avenger.
Hey, do applause.
I gotta give you some love, bro. You know how this works. I feel like I need a nap. It's one of the joys of getting old.
Or the weather, huh?
Nah, it's like I don't know. Is got up a little early and
And
walked around.
that's it. That's all he needed to do. Just got up a little bit early.
All right, look, bro. We'll see how you get when you turn. I'm gonna be too old to care, but when you turn 50, see how you feel then.
I know. I wouldn't be laughing then.
No, you be just like how I was when I was your age. Like I will be invincible forever. All this aches and pains and the making the noise when your ass sit down stuff, that's for old people. And now every time I sit down, it's like, it's like what the fuck. All right, so today's discussion is about: have you ever given up on a TV, movie, or game series, and why did you do that? And this has a lot to do with the announcement of the female Silver Surfer. All right. It's one of those things, and I will show you exactly what I am talking about. All right, where is this at? What did I put this shit at? No. Wait a minute. See, look, this is how you're a professional.
You said surfer?
Yeah. I did because I saw something where they basically gave a better description, and I can't find it, so I don't know what I did with it. But all right. All right, can you see that? So, Disney feminizes the Silver Surfer by revealing casting of Shia LaBeouf replacement character for the MCU. All right, from what I heard, because I'm not the biggest OG Silver Surfer like aficionado. All right, she is. Do you know the backstory of the Silver Surfer?
I remember her a little bit.
All right, so Galactus shows up to his planet and he's gonna consume it, and he Norman Red sacrifices himself basically for her because that's his girl, Shalaba, and his planet. And he said, "I will be your herald, and I will help you find other planets to consume." All right.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the Silver Surfer backstory. All right.
Okay.
All right. So this is the person her right there. She will play the Silver Surfer in the MCU's Fantastic Four.
Right. So Shalabal is
his significant other.
Oh, okay.
All right, and I had it.
When is that movie coming out?
I don't know. They're like on their second director, like second or third writer.
But this casting or this article is saying that instead of casting this actress as Shalabal, she will be the Silver Surfer.
Well, yeah. Okay. So fans might see this news and wonder who Shalabal is.
Oh, okay. That's me.
Yeah. Most general Marvel fans are familiar with Norman Rad version of there's not a version of all right. Okay, voiced by Lawrence Fishburne. That's from the Tim Story movie that came out early 2000s. So you got a Silver Surfer. As part of the casting announcement, Ozark Star will be playing Shalabal Silver Surfer. This is an alternate take on Shalabal, who in Earth 616 universe is Empress from the planet Nomura hails from. However, in Earth X comic storyline from February 2000, in Altered Universe, Charlotte becomes Silver Surfer, either by way of Galactus or Norman Rad himself. Some may be confused at why this particular Silver Surfer variant will be the one to make his way into the MCU, not Norman Rad, as many assume. And it could have something to do with the potential of Fantastic Four being a multiversal story at heart. According to the rumors, the film will take place in a reality outside the prime MCU universe. It's like,
So her Silver Surfer being female, that's canon. Am I understanding that right?
that is Earth X. So it's like it's a alternate take on the main MCU. I mean, not the MCU, but the main Marvel universe, where it was a lot of, because I only read it like briefly, so I'm just trying to go off of what I do remember.
Okay.
So it was like an alternate take where it was like Captain America. It was kind of, hold on, probably be best if I just looked the damn shit up. All right, X.
It has been a long time since I watched that movie, so.
All right. It's a dystopian future. Okay. Wow.
Is she evil or good?
No, the all right. The heralds aren't either. They have a job to find Galactus planets, and so basically the backstory of Galactus is he is the last survivor of a dead universe. So it's like he wasn't like I guess you as an astronaut or something at the end of his universe, and he went through like a portal or something. And he's the only one of the people who did it who survived. And when he got into the newly created universe that we exist in, he was changed over into a cosmic being who has like a purpose of it's weird. It's like he thins out the planets or something. It's like some kind of weird shit where he serves a purpose.
Okay.
So yeah. So he's kind of like just a cosmic entity who just goes from different planets. And he came across, and where he met the Fantastic Four is when he came across Earth, and they figured out a way to get him to leave. So the person who came introduce himself to and tell them that they're about to be consumed was the Silver Surfer.
Okay.
That's right. Fantastic Four is already dead, don't you think?
Pretty much, yeah. So you had
to revive this stuff.
Well, I mean, this goes back to like some of the stuff that I did look up is like the people who have attached themselves to pop culture. They have essentially they have a viewpoint. They're like that annoying person who you could normally just walk away from, but they've attached themselves to all your stuff that you like, and they're trying to put their way of seeing things into it. So that's why you get all the extra females and all the extra stuff, and it's like
it's like changing It's like changing Batman. How we grew up, and now they're trying to make it a different type of Batman.
Yes. So they can't create their own thing because when they do, nobody pays them any attention.
Yeah, right. So you already use a well-established thing,
right? So I mean, that's the truth. Is like they don't, like I don't know, because like if you go pick up a comic book or whatever, and you're looking at it, and some purple-haired, half-shaved person yelling about the patriarchy, you just go and you put it back. So, right. So what they do is they slide into the X-Men and then they shave a Rogue's head Bro, yeah, and then have them start yelling about the patriarchy and all whatever. It's like, bro, it it's your message. It's not the art style or anything like that. You could have the great, and they got some comics that have really good artists, but the freaking story is ass. So nobody cares. Like, I'm not trying to hear this, man.
So this is like a reimagining of Silver Surfer.
Pretty much. So, and the
Yeah.
fact that it's in an alternate, so it's not even. Yeah, that's where it's weird at. It's because it's like an alternate version of the Fantastic Four. So I don't know how that ties into the rest of the MCU.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, they're like, what? It's like, bro, people want to give you money. Please give them a reason to give you money. It's like, why is this so difficult? But they make it so difficult. It's like, I want to give you money.
Yeah,
And like,
especially if it's entertainment, right?
right. It's like, I just went to go like for my birthday, I went to go see the Godzilla movie. And was it a deep story? No. Did it have intriguing characters or Oscar-worthy friggin' acting? No.
It was just monsters fighting, right?
Right. It's giant monsters beating each other up, and Godzilla is pink. That's about it. There's a reason for that.
Oh,
So, and like, but as I'm watching it, you know what I'm thinking as I'm sitting there watching it, and I went to go see it with my roommate, his family. So my godson is there, and my goddaughter, and all that stuff. And we're sitting there, we all watching this. I am reminded of when I was 12 years old, when I was my godson's age, sitting, because we only had like 3 channels then, sitting on Saturday, right? And so it was Elvira, and then like like the cartoons would go off. You had either Elvira will come on, then you had the Three Stooges, and then you had Kung Fu Theater, and then you had like Godzilla, right? So it would alternate and all that stuff. So sometimes it was Kung Fu Theater, sometimes it was the Godzilla movies. So there's a dude walking around stomping in a big Godzilla suit, smashing up cardboard cities in little toy tanks. But that's what it kind of reminded me of. So I'm sitting there looking at this, is like, oh, it's cool. It's a little, hour and a half respite from worrying about paying $5 for friggin' eggs.
Nice use of the word respite.
Hey, I'm on my word game today. But back to my previous question. So has there been any series that you guys have decided that I'm done? Because when I got that news, I was like, you know what? I don't need to see this. Like, I got the 2 Tim stories, Fantastic Fours. They weren't the best, but they were enjoyable. So I'm good. So I don't need to see whatever the hell. So whatever they announce next, hey, you know what? Dr. Doom is a black chick. Awesome. It's like, go for it.
say Star Wars, right? Wouldn't you agree with that?
I'm not quite black pilled on that. And it's like, we're gonna look at that trailer a little later. But it's like Ahsoka, it was just stupid. And
Yeah, I agree with that one. That was terrible, man.
right. So it's just like, I try not to black pill on stuff. So it's just kind of like, maybe it's not for me. Somebody will probably like it. It's just not for me. And because you convinced me to watch Bad Batch, I'm
But
like,
I think
okay.
that's the way Star Wars should go. So more animation.
Yeah.
So far, is way better than these making these series are terrible.
Mm-hmm.
When you say like give up on a series, do you just mean like, just give up at a certain point, or you forego
Yeah.
the whole thing?
Mm,
You can't give up if you're a fan. You always have to
yeah.
have hope that it might get better.
Yeah. It's like, so yeah, I don't think I've given up on. That's what I said. I'm not black pilled on anything. It's just
Right.
that I'm kind of like,
What do
so
you mean
if
by
like,
black pill?
hmm?
What is that black pill?
Well, like it's the whole Matrix thing. You know, the red, like the blue pill is like you living in the Matrix. Red pill, your eyes are open and you see how things really are.
Mhm.
Black pill is when is scorched earth type stuff. It's like I don't watch this Star Wars. I don't look at the Star Wars in the past. I sold all my books. I got rid of everything. I'm just
Oh,
done. And I'm no, it's like I got all the extended universe for Star Wars. I can just read that. So yeah, knock yourself out. That's how I looked at it with the Fantastic Four. It's like, okay, you want to make Silver Surfer a chick? Okay. I got Lawrence Fishburne as Silver Surfer, so I'm good. So like, yeah, Galactus was a giant fart cloud, but
I gave up on Fantastic Four. I could tell you that already. That's all.
Yeah, that reminds me because I used to watch Scrubs, you know, that
Mhm.
sitcom.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I think when they had like, was it like the last two seasons? It's like,
When
oh
everybody
yeah,
quit.
yeah. When all of like the main actors and actresses left, okay, so yeah, that's when I
Yeah.
gave up on the series.
Yeah.
And then eventually they gave up on it too because it ended.
Yeah.
But I
Just
think like you, I don't really like to totally drop things. I guess I'm more of an optimist in that way.
yeah. You shouldn't black pill on anything, man, because you always still like you still have whatever made you love it in the first place. So that's still
Exactly.
exists.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's like, yeah, dude, remember like I gave you a bunch of like ebooks, did I? With like this like hundreds and hundreds of freaking Star Wars books. I haven't even read them all. All right, so Kathleen Kennedy
Right.
can do whatever she wants. The Acolyte, awesome. And then you can whatever else they dream up. I'm just gonna look at it and go,
Good for you.
like, good for you.
How many episodes of Acolyte?
I don't know, dude. There's like we got one trailer and like no nothing. It just it.
I do want to watch it, but at the same time, I don't want to watch it.
I definitely don't. I'm telling you that now.
Dude, I saw someone mention Force Fu.
It's because it seems like
Farce.
a made up story. It doesn't. It's,
That's
I-
basically what their MO was, where
it's not like the story of Star Wars is telling you, and then they're changing the story, so it doesn't really. It's like a fake Star Wars.
yeah, I mean, that's just how a
It's
lot
like
of people are looking.
it's like Star Wars only a name, but
Yeah.
yeah. Other than
They're
that,
changing the whole story compared to just follow the story and do a story about it, and
Mhm.
and they're just using
they're
like the Star Wars license.
yeah, and trying to do their perspectives. Like, dude, just do Star Wars. That's it. I don't care about whatever the hell your message is. Just I want to see Star Wars. That's it.
Yeah, but that's
Well,
just that's just it, though.
that's our new culture and society right now.
Yeah. All right. So I did see something as I was looking for stuff. I did see something, and it just reminds me of how these people operate, which to me is kind of hilarious. All right. So, all right. Okay. So, all right. I know you guys don't play any games, so you probably never heard of Helldivers. All right. So it's this game that came out. It's remember I was telling you before about the future is going to be a bunch of small games, not these huge like AAA title type stuff. So
Yeah.
Helldivers is this thing that's kind of like a spiritual successor to Starship Troopers, right? The movie.
Oh.
So it's this over the top, like ultra Earth kind of thing where they go out and spread democracy to the other planets and kill all the bugs and robots. All right. So this thing was such a huge hit that you couldn't even like if people was having trouble logging into it to actually play it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it because they didn't expect this many people to want to play this thing.
So what is it? Like Star Troopers killing animals?
Yeah, you're like this. You're called a hell diver, and you're on a spaceship, goes to a planet. You drop down onto the planet. There's you and like three other people, I think, and you have little goals that you have to do. So it's like a little mini mission, and you fight off spiders, and so it's like ants. I mean, not ants, but like bugs. So it's like creepy crawler dudes and freaking giant like crab bugs, and so you kill all of those. You achieve your goal, and then you go back up to your ship, right?
I think those
And
are the best games when you have a mission to do. That's what people like about it.
right, so there is so like this thing is huge, right? So it's this huge friggin' thing.
Okay.
So what somebody, this is the one I was telling you about, but somebody was asking them to put an LGBT flag into the game, like because your guy has a cape. So it's like they wanted to put that in the game. So the developers was like, nah, we're not gonna do that. This is just a game. Like it doesn't have, we're not gonna do any extra stuff like that, right? All right. So apparently their community manager now people are tuning into this game because it's just like a regular just shoot kill whatever. So their community managers decide to declare that the game is pretty woke and reveals that they're banning individuals she deems is bigots, transphobes, homophobes, and racists, right? It's like, bro, shut up.
Is that a PC game, PlayStation game? What is
No,
it?
it's a PlayStation game. So
Okay.
you can get on the PC, right? So it's like, so if I'm the developer, I'm going right to her office and telling her, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Stop talking. Be quiet. Shut up. Stop going on Twitter and antagonizing people who we want to give us money. Right? So this is kind of what it looks like. All right. So this is her
Isn't woke.
all right. So the go woke, go broke people have brain damage. Again, these people live in this weird world where they're not the minority, right? They think that they're the majority, right? So they they talk to each other online and tell each other all kind of crap. So there's no other explanation for the point. It's like, bro, Disney went woke. They're losing money. They can't ship a movie to save their damn life. Pixar is a shell of itself. Star Wars, Star Trek went woke, died. So I can go through an entire laundry list of all these people who follow what your beliefs are. They can't sell their product, right? But they're still in this freaking weird ass denial stuff, right?
And you know what
So
happens at the end? Blame the fans.
right. So it's like this whole woke, not woke bullshit is so goddamn exhausting. It's like, bro, y'all the one pushing the shit. People just they just want to play games. They just want to play, shoot the bug. I shoot the bug with my friends. We talk trash. That's it. I don't want to, I don't need any extra stuff, but you guys cannot help yourselves.
That's true, man. No one ever asked for that stuff.
No,
Or maybe like one person on Twitter or X, whatever.
right. Just ignore them. So she said, like, so she goes, plus Helldivers is pretty woke, dog. Game was made by a lot of LGBT and brown people, black people, and women. It's pretty it's a big satire of jingoism. Yeah, people know that, stupid. It's like nobody cares if you're gay, nobody cares if you're black, nobody cares. The only people who care about it is y'all. That's it.
Just want to play a game.
I just want to play a game.
I never seem to get that.
No, it's like, and then they come out and they say stuff, and they're like, it amuses me that they don't know that Super Earth is bad. Yes, they do, stupid. It's a joke. It's like what? When Trump comes out and says something that's obviously like kind of like him being a smart ass, and they take the shit super serious. It was like, oh my God, they're going on MSNBC and seeing, oh my God, did you hear what he said? He's gonna round up. I'm like, really? like you couldn't tell by the people laughing in the crowd that it was a
Yeah.
joke. It was a joke.
That's called what should we call it? Misreading the room.
They do. So all right. So somebody said, didn't they ban people from their Discord for suggesting that they add LGBT blah blah colored capes? No, we only banned the biggest transphobe, blah blah blah. I'm like, you did do that. Hence the not having trans flags in the damn game. So it's like said we had the strict top, blah blah blah. It's like, dude, just shut up. Stop talking. It's the whole thing with the Sweet Baby Inks and the friggin' the melanin gamers and all this other shit. It's the same crap. Nobody cares about what you think these things are super important, and they're not. It's like they're not. So this dude is a guy named Grums, right? He was one of the developers on original World of Warcraft.
Oh.
Yeah, so he has like, all right. So if you follow him on X, he has some pretty interesting insights into the gaming community, and he is kind of like he's turning into the gaming equivalent of Libs of TikTok.
No.
Yeah, where he just gives receipts for the crap that they say, and then people say all kind of stupid stuff. So. All right, so just this laundry list of crap that this person has said. It's like, you know what? I like games with female stories. I like women. I like to see more women on doing things in games that aren't motivated entirely by men. That's why Jesse from whatever is great and has a sibling. I'm like, the way these people think is kind of crazy.
What is it? Twitter war?
No, she just spouting off at the mouth about this stuff. They live in this like, no, it's just they live in this weird ass world, and I truly don't understand it. From the black side, they act like it's 1960 something. They do, like, bro, get this, stop. It just stop. So, you know, maybe because I'm older or whatever, or I don't know what it is, but yeah, that's why I was like the whole black pill stuff. I just kind of look at these people as like, what? It's
Like, what makes you think this way? What makes you think that you're so right?
Right. And they're just utterly convinced that they're correct. Like,
and then they are shocked when it backfires on them, when it doesn't sell, when people don't like the product. They're shocked.
Yeah.
Crying about it.
Right. They do. And I don't, it's like, so they slide into everybody else's stuff. And it's like this, I made a video the other day and we'll talk about the rating stuff, like, you know, how they're toxic ratings or whatever. And they're complaining about like, we need to be seen by white people. It's like, why? It's like, seriously. It's like, I have white friends. I don't need to be seen by them. Because they don't define me. But they define they define them. It's kind of sad, to be honest.
It is.
Like, go out, see the sun. All right. So, Elton, have you seen the that's enough of that. So we're all pretty optimistic about stuff then, which is good.
Can't wait.
No. They like, you know what I think? I think people have a really romantic viewpoint of whatever their era of history is. It's like, oh man, when I was a kid, everything was great. All the movies were great, the music was great, TV shows were great. It's like, nah, there was probably a lot of crap then too. You just don't remember it now.
That's true. Being like a 90s kid, I follow that bias too. It's like, oh, the 90s was the greatest decade of all time. Yeah. But it was.
All right, Elton, have you checked out Tales of the Empire yet?
No, I have not.
All right, so we're gonna look at that. Uh, there was a tell like Ricky. There was a Tales of the Jedi.
Yeah, I seen that one.
All right, so I didn't check that one.
That's a Star Wars thing.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, I
that.
haven't seen it yet.
So that was the one of what it was like a bunch of is this women after it was like 13 women or something like that. It was like kind of it looked kind of wokey. That's why I didn't really pay attention to it.
No, it was pretty good. It was a little stories, just like
Okay.
Ahsoka, Count Dooku when he was younger. It was
Okay.
just like little stories. How Ahsoka kind of grew up and then when she was a child. Just a little stories.
Oh, okay.
That's all it was.
All right.
It was
Well,
pretty good. It was animation, so it was pretty good.
all right. So this particular one is fairly short, but so that
Yeah, after the trailer, I have a question. I was watching it, so after the trailer, I'll tell you.
okay. All right. So here we go. You can hear it?
Why do you
Yeah.
seek imperial favor?
Years ago, my people were all but destroyed. My anger gives me strength. It is that strength I offer that empire.
Offer accepted.
I'm here to present you with an opportunity, Paris.
Just like you want a Jedi anymore.
Your path is set, Morgan Elspeth. I will fulfill my destiny.
Mercy only breeds defeat. But I will help you overcome this weakness. Attack!
You said the Empire would help to change things.
Everything comes at a cost. My world has been burning since I was a child. You cannot stop what has begun.
Now you must face one final test. To join us. It is time you meet your new master.
Dark Vader.
Lord Vader.
Long live the Empire.
Wow.
Looks good.
Yeah.
So it's just gonna. I thought it was gonna be the Tales of the Jedi season 2, but it looked like they changed it.
General Grievous looks good.
Yeah. All right. So what was the question?
On that girl, the first girl, that was Morgan Elsberg.
Yeah, the chick from Soka, I think.
Yeah, but I was thinking they just created her, right? She came on the Mandalorian on season 2, I think, when Ahsoka met the Mando.
I don't know. It's like
The Clone Wars on the
you're
Clone
more right. You're more familiar with the Clone Wars because
Yeah,
I am.
on the Clone Wars, I remember when Count Dooku sent his army to Dathomir to kill the witches.
Mm-hmm.
That was he went and killed Ventress,
Mm-hmm.
and they fought and everything. They killed, they destroyed all the witches stuff. Ventress survived, and the mother, I forgot her. Some of them survived, some, but I don't remember her coming out. And I think they just made that story where she comes on Mandalorian, and then she
Mm-hmm.
comes out on the Ahsoka series, and they try to. It was a story somebody that they created.
Well, I mean, like
The other one that makes better, the other Jedi,
Mhm.
what's her name? Bastis Ophi?
Oh,
the one that they have in prison. She was the one that set up Ahsoka
Okay.
that she put a bomb in the Jedi temple,
Oh,
and she was caught by Anakin Skywalker, and they put her to jail.
oh, so that's the one where what made Ahsoka leave the Jedi.
Correct, because she was
Okay.
set up and trying to set up Ahsoka as she was the put one that was blamed for putting the bomb at the Jedi temple, and
Okay.
Anakin Skywalker was the one that found out that she was the one. He did his own investigation and caught that she was the one doing it. So that's gonna be interesting, right? When she meets Darth Vader, not knowing that he is Anakin.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. It's probably a Dave Filoni thing, and Dave Filoni likes Dave Filoni characters. So, so I'm
Yeah,
not
because
surprised.
remember Order 66, right? When they did that, she was in jail in Curacao, right? Or
Okay.
Frankie. So that's kind of maybe a continuation story after Order 66.
Well, the thing about Order 66 that always struck me as kind of crazy is just the sheer number of people in their particular galaxy, and that don't like. Given how picky the damn Jedi were, there are probably a lot of Jedi like walking around, and the story, like one of the stories for the extended universe was Luke Skywalker rounding up like Jedi for his school,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like one of the more powerful ones. This guy named Kip is one that Han Solo found, and he was on Kessel in the Kessel mines. Yeah, so he was born in the Kessel mines, and he was like one of their. He's close to power as Luke, like as strong as Luke, almost.
Yeah.
So he's pretty powerful.
And if you watch the Clone Wars, that was the one time I was Barris Ophi. She
Mhm.
was a Jedi. And when she got arrested, there was I'm not sure, but they're saying that the Grand Inquisitor,
Mhm.
he was a former Jedi Temple guard.
Okay.
That's what you're saying. So it's gonna be kind of interesting how one because our you want to know more about the Inquisitors and all this stuff.
Mhm.
And supposedly he was a Temple Jedi guard, and he became once the Order 66 happened, he turned into the dark side.
Oh.
So I'm gonna see it. It looks good for me. It looks
Yeah. Well, we House of Dragons doesn't come out till June. We got what
2 more months.
three more episodes for Shogun. So we
Oh,
got
it's 10
seven.
episodes, huh? Yeah.
Right. So we're at seven. So we got three more of those. So that's gonna be end of April.
I'm
Yeah.
not super familiar with that side of Star Wars, but it looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What Star Wars do you watch, man?
just the movies.
Is a Star Wars movie.
just the movies.
No, you have to watch the Clone Wars to more understand Star Wars.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, no, you're right, which I really haven't, but yeah.
Well,
That's why I'm kind of familiar when I see them. It's like because
You know those characters, yeah.
yeah, I watched Star Wars, Clone Wars maybe 2 times already.
Oh,
All 9 episodes or 8 seasons.
well,
Oh, it was
look,
been six, 7.
I'm a book guy myself, so none of these people are in the books. So,
no.
so-
I don't read the books. I just go.
well,
To each their own, right?
yeah. So, but that's what I was saying before about how it's I'm not black pilled on Star Wars, even though I'm not that interested in most of the new, like the live
Right,
action stuff.
yeah.
It's because I got all these books that I have not read all of them, and it's like, in the books, Luke Skywalker studied the entirety of the Force, so he allowed himself to succumb to the dark side, and it was Leia and and her unborn twins helped him come back to the light because he was studying, and then he realized, like, he found out because they found a living Force planet, like it's like one of the, I think it's the original place where the Jedi came from, because that's their name was the Jedi, not Jedi.
Oh, okay.
So it was like from one planet, and they realized like how to use the Force, and from their point of view, they utilized all aspects of the Force. So there was no light side, dark side. It was like the person, right?
Oh.
So, and I think he went there and he realized that again, there's no light side or dark side. It's just how you use it. So, if you're an evil person, you more use the more aggressive side for, I guess, evil purposes. And there was like a war or something. And so some use what we call the light more, and some use what we call the dark more, and it turned into like a civil war kind of thing.
You
And
think
that's
they'll make a Star Wars with Luke Skywalker with the actor that did the Mandalorian?
no.
No.
And as long as Kathleen Kennedy is there, no, it's not gonna happen.
Oh,
Dude, no. What they should have done is they should have just recast them, because then you can because they use elements from the extended universe, so like they picked and choose. Like even the person who was the showrunner for the Acolyte, she said that she did that.
oh, okay.
Yeah, so no, because the way that the story went is like you could have did them like right after right after the third one. Then the Empire lost there, but they still had huge remnants of the Empire, because the way that it was set up, where all the governors and all that stuff had control of their sector.
Hmm.
So just because you killed off the Emperor, that don't mean that you get control of the rest of the galaxy. So they had to go through and either convince them to come on their side, which they did, or fight some of them. Some of them became warlords. Some of them is like all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So then you got like all these stories that you could have did, and you could have picked three new people. They would have been in their 20s, and then you could have had Star Wars for the next 20 friggin' years, just telling these stories.
Yeah, but they already destroyed it.
Yeah, by redoing the first one, trying to turn Rey into Luke Skywalker, which people didn't like.
I
Killing
thought I
off.
thought she was gonna be Luke Skywalker's daughter. That's what I thought at first.
Yeah, it was all
I
kind
think
of
a lot of
rumors.
people thought that. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
So it's like, poor Ben. No, his son is Ben. It's like, so
Yeah.
didn't like you could have did the Mara Jade thing, because that would have been great. It's like Luke Skywalker falls in love with the Emperor's assassin.
No. Well,
Yeah.
they could have made like the Inquisitors, like the story of the back, how Aladdin came up,
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, there's a whole lot of stuff you could have did.
Tales of
That
the
definitely
Empire, they
could have
could have
been
done
good
that.
movie material.
And the best thing about all those books is they were written by dudes who were accomplished science fiction writers. So you just adapt those things. And like a lot of these stories were like Alan Dean Foster and these older friggin' writers who had hundreds of books under their names. Solid characters like they created, like Talon Cadre and all that stuff is like, yeah, it's just all these people. Treasure
but
trove.
nobody reads no more.
Hmm?
Nobody reads a book no more, man.
Yeah, don't get me started on that, bro. Dude, I saw I saw something where I hope this is not true, but apparently the Los California public school system has changed what they deem what A's, B's, and C's are.
What is it? Pass and not pass?
Okay. To get an A, you have to get 84 to 100%. You get an A. B is
Wow.
dude, 64% to 84% is a B. 44 to 64 is a C,
Wow.
and 24 to 44 is a D.
Why can't they do that shit when I was younger, man?
That's what I was about to say.
Bro, that means that you could take a
I've
test.
always been a B student, man. Around 82 to
Straight
86.
B student.
Dude, that means you could take a test, get one out of every 4 questions right, and still get a D.
Oh.
I'm like, what the hell is this? Like, oh my God. No wonder when they ask these kids stuff questions on the street, they don't know anything about anything. Like, dude.
Who's the vice president of the United States?
I don't know. It's like I don't know. I don't know, but they could probably tell you who Cardi B is.
Yikes.
All right, so the 3 thumbs up on the trailer, which is good, and yeah, so it comes out on the 4th. We can check it out.
Yeah, it looks good to me.
This look good.
Okay, all right. So for the final 15 minutes of the episode, we are going to talk about Shogun. So, thoughts of the episode? Not that much action, but
I just watched it an hour ago.
uh-huh.
That's what I was doing. That's why I came a little late.
Man, dude, that kid died exactly like I thought he would. Like, yeah, he just, and with his uncle standing over him is like, damn, this is like,
damn.
That's Toranaga's half brother, right?
Right. So he just kind of looking at his nephew like, it's like, bro, like, where is this beauty? So
you think he's gonna surrender, Toranaga?
I don't know.
Or he already has a plan where he's gonna take some of his elite troops with him, surrender, and he's gonna have like a from the inside, attack him from the inside, and maybe his army attack him from the outside.
Bruh, it's like at this point, it's like there's so many schemes upon schemes. It's kind of like it's crazy where I'm looking at it and I'm like, dude, he can't go out like this, because that's basically what the courtesan chick was telling him. It was like you don't have any plan. It's like, what the hell? It's like so she gave him like, this, that, and pretend you just like, why would you do this obvious things? And I'm like, yeah, why would you do these obvious things? It's like, why would you trust some dude who you calling a mongrel yourself? So you don't even like to do it. So you don't like your half brother, and then you expect him to use his army with you, and then you're shocked and stunned when he betrays you.
I had a feeling he was gonna betray them the way it was going the story, because remember when they were eating, he started insulting him like the story.
Oh yeah.
And then they were like looking at him like, dude, this dude is insulting you in front of all of us.
Now when he said like, oh yeah, do you agree to give up this and that? It's like, oh, I kind of figured right then and there. I know he's not gonna give it up that easily.
Yeah, and then when he said Toranaga told his other one about the story where this first battle when he chopped the guy's head off, but it was not true. It took him like 7 hits
like
to hit
10 strikes. Yeah,
like took you 8 times. You made quite the mess.
Yeah.
Well, so like, wait a minute. So this dude has a sword in his gut, and his 12-year-old is just hacking at the back of his head.
that's like, pretty nutty.
Like, so he's like, man. So I'm right. I'm like with him. It's like, who the hell chooses a child as their second? It's like he can barely lift a sword.
Only in 1500s Japan. My goodness.
Like, I know those swords are sharp, but look, yeah. Then you got Buntaro, or I was curious as to what his advisor, when they were talking about his son. I was shocked, like, that's his son. I'm like, oh crap. So Mariko is married. So that's her sister-in-law, who she told to off her damn kid, or let them off her kid and her husband because of an insult.
Oh, Fuji? I think her name is Fuji.
Yeah. So when when she mentioned about how proud she was of having that his son there, and he didn't say anything, I was like, okay. What's that about?
You talking about the ashes?
No, when he came, and then she said at the end, how we are honored to have Buntaro here with us, and he just kind of looked at her like, and then
Like,
just looked
yay.
out
Yeah.
like, yeah. So I'm like, okay, what the hell was that about?
Oh yeah, they're in laws, right?
Right, yeah. So
Yeah.
that's her grandfather. So like, I don't know if they didn't really say how they're related. Like, so it sounds like she's his granddaughter, and the other dude, which is like her husband.
Right. Yeah.
So that would make maybe what the Mariko's husband, her either uncle or because she didn't say brother, so maybe he's her uncle. So I don't know. I was like, okay. And then you still got the
And then what happened at the end? What's his name? The nephew, right?
Mhm.
He was killed, right?
No, well, yeah. So
died.
he died because he
Slipped,
slipped.
Yeah.
Yeah, he slipped on the dude's freaking silk thing and hit himself on the fucking head.
That's a tough
And
way to go out.
nah, but I'm looking at it like, yeah, that's about right. It's like, dude, you screwed up. You're like, if you wouldn't have did what you did in the first damn place, your dad would have had much better time, much more time to plan anything. And then you compound that by attacking your uncle, and then you didn't even succeed.
Yeah.
So it's like, bro, you just a fuck up all kind of ways.
It's like he's always trying to be like the hero, huh? He's
Yeah,
always whatever his dad
himself.
taught him, he does
Yeah.
opposite thing.
yeah. I mean, that's basically why his dad told when he was like he was ready to go to war, and he's like, why is it that the people who hasn't fought any wars are always the ones who want to go to war?
Exactly.
It's like, dude, this is not gonna be pretty. It's like you thinking of glory and all that. I'm like, that's
Yeah,
not
'cause
what this is.
he's seen war. He knows what it is. He knows the suffering and stuff like that.
Yeah, dude, you run around stabbing people. So as you're fighting, you're hearing dudes dying, like in agony. It's like, ain't nothing glorious about that.
That sounds like these politicians, huh? Right here in the United States.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, they can. Yeah, they can. It is easier to tell someone to do something that you don't have to do.
Yeah, correct.
So,
But I think he's gonna surrender. I think he's gonna take his best samurais with him, and they're gonna do from the inside. They're gonna attack him.
well, I mean, I did see the synopsis for the next episode, and I got the trailers set up so we can check out the trailer for the next. I don't think that's gonna happen. So I don't know what I'm interested in what the repercussions of what his son did is, because they're completely surrounded, and you attack the Lord, even though that's family, you attack their Lord, and you're surrounded. That's what made what the son did even dumber. Now, what Anjin was pissed, like the Englishman was pissed off about them surrendering. As I'm looking at him, I was like, dude, I can't even imagine being this dude. Where, bro, you could barely speak the language, and these people killing each other and stabbing each other over all kind of dumb shit.
And he's caught in the middle.
Yeah, he's caught in the middle, and he knows what actually, like, y'all fighting over nothing, and your actual enemies are them two dudes that are sitting over there is storing up this hornet's nest. Because basically they're doing what they've done in multiple countries. That's what Europeans would like. They would come in and get involved with like some of their leaders and maneuver them into either becoming Christians or whatever, so that they can gain control over them from the church side. So they conquer you.
For the last 4 episodes, they haven't even shown the Portuguese, huh? It was only like
No.
2 episodes, and that was it.
Yeah. But it's like, so the English dude is like, dude, I know exactly, like, y'all like, because his country does that shit too.
I think for the next
That's true.
episode, the Englishman is gonna take some guys with him, and they're gonna use the cannons to attack the half brothers military.
Oh, his forces.
Yeah, because
That's what I'm thinking is gonna happen because he's gonna sneak or get into the cannons or bring however they're gonna do it. But I think they're gonna use the cannons to destroy that guy's army.
So you don't think Tornaga will you don't think he will call that surrender?
No, I think he will be surprised by the Englishman that he did that. Like, hey, no, you don't give up. You know what I mean? You're gonna fight.
But like the one thing that they're all these people are ignoring is that island that had like they told him he told them about before. Well, like they would like the Christian Japanese people had control of or something like so they're doing something over there that nobody's paying attention to because everybody's in this little pissing contest.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But
I remember when he mentioned that, yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, that's a little seed. So I wonder if that's going to pay off at some point. But overall, this has been an excellent season. So this contributes to my lack of black pilledness.
It's almost like it'll be a season 2 then, right?
I don't know. I have no idea because the like there was only one run for the original.
Oh, was there only one season?
No, dude, like they didn't do multiple, bro. This was like in the 80s, man. They didn't do multiple
long
sitcoms.
Yeah.
But well, they did eventually, like, you did have Roots too, but it was like a different type of story. So it was like it was like they'll tell a complete because it's a miniseries, so they'll tell a complete story, and then like they'll do something that's in the vein or in the world of that, but not necessarily like a sequel.
The sequel, all right, yeah.
All right, so all right. Let me look up Shogun. I'll put Shogun books. All right. All right, so there are multiple books. So characters. I don't know. It's like there's multiple books, so they could novel of Japan. All right. So Shogun Epic Novel of Japan book, Taipan book, Gaijin book, King Rat book. So there's a series. So I mean, okay. The complete novel. Yeah, so there's 6 books.
Oh, 6 books.
Okay.
Yeah. So they could do another story. I don't know exactly how they tie in together, but they're multiple books. I don't know. Maybe I should look and see if I can find some. Check them out. Because they should be interesting. Because if the series is just interesting and it's very Game of Thronesy, so that's good. Like what's going on with Mariko is like she wants to die. She's in love with the white dude. Her husband knows that she's in love with the white dude, and she has not liked him at all. But bro, I can't even imagine that life, man. You not only do you not like this dude, you never wanted to marry his ass. Now you got to have sex with him and bear his children, even though you can barely contain your disgust with him in a very Japanese kind of way, though.
But you don't have a children, right? Maniko? Maniko? She don't have-
Mariko? No, they have a kid.
Who is it?
Yeah. Do you remember the when he was crying or something like that, and the husband fussed at him because she left.
I can check. I forgot.
Huh?
I have
Yeah,
to go
so-
back and check.
Yeah, so yeah, they got a kid. So I don't know how many they have, but yeah, at least got one.
But they
It's not
haven't
baby,
told
or
him
not
in a
baby,
couple episodes.
No, he looks like he's about
Oh,
like 11, 10 or 11.
yeah.
Yeah.
But where he's at right now, I haven't seen him.
I think he's still in Osaka or
Yeah.
maybe sent to someplace else. I don't know.
Okay, I forgot about him.
Yes, because they left a bunch of people. Like, they left, like, Tanaka left his wife, his one of his baby moms.
Oh yeah, in Osaka, right, in the castle.
Yeah. So
Oh.
yeah, all those people are there. So it's like, yeah, dude, I can't even imagine, like, just based off of, they're not like, they're forcing you, but they're not forcing you. So you got to do this thing because you are honor bound to be in this marriage, even though you clearly do not like this guy. It's like, she's like ice. I'm like, bro, she don't like you. She has.
I'm surprised at her though, like being a Christian, even her duty and her honor, like goes over her Christian faith. Like that's what I'm surprised about.
Bro, the fact, look,
Because
the
life is super sacred in Christianity, and even then, it still seems like, oh, kill me now if you want to. It's like, oh gosh.
yeah, because it looks like she cannot see. She has this feelings for this guy that she's not supposed to have. So that's gonna go from her Japanese part, like her Japanese culture. She's not supposed to have these feelings for this guy. She has to be honorable to her husband. Then you throw in the Christian stuff where she's married, so she's not supposed to have these feelings for this guy, just based off the Christian side. So she got both of these things happening at the same time.
That's what the real world is.
You know, huh?
Yeah. So, so it's like, so overall, just like this show is very good.
Yeah.
So
It's
I
good.
like it.
yeah. So I mean, that means that for the rest of the year, there's a high bar, man. So
That's true.
yeah.
Can't wait for the Acolyte.
Okay. On that note.
Excellent.
All right. So to end this particular thing, we're going to all right. Alrighty then.
縁組により我らがより強く結びつくという案いかがでございましょうか。マリコ様 don't go to Osaka.
My allegiance forbids me from doing anything else.
我らは敗北に向かう道を進まれる殿に従うことはできませぬ。そなたは己の務めを果たす覚悟ができておるか。FX's Shogun, all new Tuesdays, stream on Hulu.
When he tells her right there, "Just ready to do your part," what is that? I wonder what that means.
I don't know. Like I said, schemes upon schemes upon schemes, dude.
Because remember,
And-
she knows how to fight.
Yeah. And like the courtesan chick was like, bro, I know you. There is no way in hell you can let all this stuff happen to you. This obvious stuff, because it looks a little too obvious.
You seen that one where she's standing with the Englishman? They're in that. That's where the cannons are at,
Yeah. So,
and they see the army marching. I think he's gonna use the cannons, and they're gonna turn out. It's gonna escape from. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm guessing that's gonna happen.
yeah,
It's gonna be an epic battle.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you know
We'll
the
see.
cannons. When they used them, how they could destroy a whole freaking army. So
But that would have to be under the direction of the command of the Lord, right? Like I don't think Anjin is going to decide and do all of that by himself. That's like a suicide mission if he does.
I don't know. I think he don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
It's like I kind of have a general idea what the hell y'all talking about, and it's basically from her interpretation. So like, I don't know.
I think
I don't want to die.
what's her name? Maniko, right?
Mariko.
Maniko. He's gonna tell the English to shoot the cannons. That's what I'm guessing.
Yeah. And nobody has told him what happened to his men.
No, it's just disappear.
Right. And he asked about it and like,
I hope they're still alive. I'm still holding out hope for them. He keeps asking about his men repeatedly.
Dude, we're gonna fuck around and find out like they've been living a life for the last 6 months with hookers and all.
They became fishermen, and
They all got wives now.
it's like, oh yeah, they're good.
Oh, I don't know. All
It'd be
right.
hilarious.
Yeah. So that's it for today. So all right. So what have we learned today, boys and girls? So don't blackpill yourself.
Don't blackpill.
The Tales of the Empire looks interesting, and Shogun is great.
And you could have a below average grade, and you're still good to go. You can miss more than half the questions. You're still good to go.
Oh my god, dude.
At least Disney doing something good, right? Shogun.
Oh, technically that's Disney, huh?
Yeah, but this is kind of stuff that was probably in place before. It's kind of like Avatar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Avatar was in place before the merger.
The merger.
Oh,
Yeah. So, like, bro, these are just like keep in mind these are the same people who are gonna have a female on the one of the very few properties that anybody is looking forward to. Thus, making everybody wonder about what the hell you're gonna do with the X-Men.
oh shit.
Like, it's like, bro.
There we go
So,
again.
yeah, I think they do good stuff by happenstance. It's just by
By
accident.
happenstance. Yeah. Oh,
Well,
another
they're making the
another nice use of the
Right?
word, Sylvan.
Yeah, thank
They're
you.
making the X-Men series on Disney Plus, the X-Men 90 something or whatever.
97. Yeah,
Yes.
it's
Yeah. They're making I watched 3 episodes already, so
I heard that it started out good and then it kind of
well Magneto supposedly is leading the X-Men now.
yeah. So I don't know. It just I have concerns about they fired that dude. So it's like so they fired a woke guy. They came up with all kind of reasons why, like vague reasons of why they did it, but not no exact reasons of why they did it. So I don't know. But on that note, please like, share, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. I'm Vaughn B. This is Ricky, and that is the Noob Avenger. Peace.
But yeah.
Peace.